Is the 2025 Dacia Bigster actually a game changer, or just a bigger car with the same old budget problems? Today we're stripping away the marketing hype to count down the top 10 reality checks you need to hear before you buy. This is the honest truth after real-world driving. Welcome to Supercar. If you want the honest truth about the latest vehicles without the sugarcoating, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of automotive enthusiasts so you never miss a real-world review. 1. It feels bigger until you park it. Have you ever noticed how some cars feel like a cozy suit on the road but turn into a bulky tuxedo when you're trying to squeeze into a garage? For reality check number 1, we look at the sheer scale. On the open highway, the Bigster is a revelation. It feels planted, stable, and gives you that commanding king of the road view. However, the reality check hits the moment you enter a tight city center. Without 360-degree high-definition cameras, or the slim dimensions of its smaller siblings, parking this beast in a crowded lot requires real getting used to. You suddenly realize that while it's great for the great outdoors, it's a lot of car to manage in a narrow alleyway. 2. The interior looks modern, but touch it. What if I told you that looks could be incredibly deceiving once you actually reach out and grab the dashboard? Moving to reality check number 2, let's talk about the cabin. In every press photo, the Bigster's interior looks like a rugged modern command center that could rival premium brands. But the reality check comes the second you close the door. While the design is fantastic, your hands will find hard, scratchy plastics in many places. It's built for durability and easy cleaning rather than soft-touch luxury, marking a clear difference from its more expensive competitors. Does the big in Bigster translate to big power under the hood, or is it just a name? For reality check number 3, we tested the performance. When you put your foot down to overtake on a steep incline, you'll find the answer. It is enough. The performance is perfectly suitable for daily use and long travels. However, if you're expecting a sporty feel or neck-snapping acceleration, the reality will be much quieter and more reserved than you might imagine. It's a steady workhorse, not a racehorse. Would you believe that one of the most affordable SUVs in its class might actually handle the worst roads better than some luxury brands? Reality check number 4 is a pleasant surprise. Usually budget cars feel crashy over potholes, but the Bigster's suspension tuning is a standout feature. On bumpy roads and deep potholes, it surprises you with its comfort and stability. After real-world testing, this has proven to be one of the vehicle's strongest points, making it an excellent companion for long, unpredictable journeys. Are you expecting hybrid-level fuel savings every time you drive, regardless of how heavy your right foot is? Coming in at reality check number 5 is the efficiency. The consumption is excellent, if you drive calmly. However, the reality of this engine setup is that under pressure, or at high highway speeds, those numbers drop quickly. It's a car that rewards a relaxed driving style with great savings, but it isn't magic when you start pushing the pace. Is the cabin a silent sanctuary where you can whisper to your passengers at 120 kilometers per hour? For reality check number 6, we have to talk about refinement. In the city, the Bigster is impressively hushed and acceptable, but once you hit the highway, the budget side of the engineering starts to show. Wind noise around the pillars and tire noise from the road become quite noticeable. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a clear reminder of where costs were cut compared to premium SUVs. Do you want a car that feels like a smartphone on wheels, or do you just want something that actually works when you touch it? Reality check number 7 focuses on the tech. The screens and systems get the job done without any lag, but there is no wow feeling here. Everything is practical and straightforward. There are no unnecessary frills or complex menus. It's technology designed for utility, not for showing off. Why do some cars feel like a temporary romance while others feel like a long-term partnership? At reality check number 8, we look at the vibe of the car. After driving for a while, you realize the Bigster was never meant to be a luxury car. It was designed to provide massive space and reliability. You don't feel pampered in this car, but you do feel like you've made a very smart financial decision. You feel the value of every dollar spent, rather than the aura of a luxury badge. Can you trust the car to take over the driving for you, or is it just there to give you a gentle nudge? Reality check number 9 covers the safety tech. The driver assistance systems are present and they do their job as required by modern standards. However, they aren't as seamless or advanced as their more expensive European competitors. They can feel a bit basic and occasionally intrusive, acting more like a backup than a sophisticated co-pilot. What is the secret ingredient that turns a budget car into a family favorite over the course of a year? Finally, reality check number 10. The Bigster is a grower. The longer you own it, the more you start to love it. You begin to appreciate the simplicity, the low maintenance costs, and the fact that it just works. It might not be exciting at first glance, but its reliability makes it indispensable over time. After a short period of driving, the truth becomes clear. You accept the flaws, you enjoy the advantages, and you finally understand the Dacia philosophy. This is the most important truth about the new Bigster, and the same logic that made the Duster a legend.
Change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will.